Love talking classic cars, and here to talk classic cars with me, the owner of Last Chance Auto Restore. You can find lastchanceautorestore.com. John Nizman, and you took over the Verona Classic Car Show after the 20th year, and you just wrapped up your 21st year on Sunday. 50% increase in attendance since the last year?
Yes, 54% more cars. So
it's, needless to say, it's huge.
Yes. Yeah, especially for Verona. It's great for Verona. They started 20 years ago. Ed Asselstein started the car show. First year, I think 45 to 50 vehicles. And we had very close to 300 this past Sunday. It was
300 entrants.
Yes, classic cars from all over.
And when you say all over, it's like from Belleville to, maybe all the way to Perth, as far as east as
Ottawa. We had people even. Ottawa, Orleans, Toronto way, and it's growing. It's going to get bigger. Absolutely.
What is it about this area that people love their classic cars, or it's just everyone loves classic cars?
I think everyone loves classic cars, and the trip that we offered, I think, drew more attention. We advertised it more. So the first 20 years, there was no website, no advertising on Facebook, no email.
Social media has certainly gotten the word out.
Absolutely, for sure. So VeronaCarShow.com we created, and lots of visits, lots of interest, and creating more excitement for that area, for sure.
And a lucky couple is off to Vegas.
Absolutely, yeah. A couple that brought their 69 Mustang to our show. Never been to the Verona Car Show before, did not know there was a trip to Vegas, and they won the trip. They were very, very happy. Yeah.
Let's look at some of the pictures that we shot, actually. Who was there? Shannon Bradbury made the trek out to Verona to capture some footage. That train we just saw, you helped restore that kid's train.
Well, there was a kid's train, and then we built, Last Chance Auto Restore built the car motif. So it's an official pace car with 3 race cars behind it. Yeah, there was too much of a wait for kids getting rides, so we thought it'd be a good idea. Julie, my wife, and I decided we should build that, and so now there's 2 rides for kids, and yeah, it's quite enjoyable for them.
Well, one of the amazing things is when we talk about classic cars, often the 50s come up, or the early 60s. You had an Elvis impersonator.
Yes, we did.
Representing that era.
Yes, and it was phenomenal. The crowd loved him. Originally, he was just going to do 2 or 3 songs, and he ended up doing several more, and the crowd really enjoyed it. We also had a magician going through the crowd, too, entertaining people. It was a lot of fun.
Now, a lot of people drove their classic cars there and had a great time showing them off, and that's what it's about. It's like, hey, look at mine. No, look at mine. How many people just showed up to appreciate the cars, not necessarily showing off their own car?
Yeah, we didn't do an official count, but I believe there was 200 to 350 spectators that came through the grounds, which is up from any other previous year, too.
What were the cars that impressed you the most? Like, I'm looking at that Roadster there. I've never seen anything like that in my lifetime.
Yes, there's a lot of higher-end cars. The comments that we had from the crowds and also from the car collectors that came, they've never seen this big of a variety and higher-end cars. So there were several cars, $100,000 to $250,000 in value each, that were there, and it blew people away. We cut grass to another field. And
because that's a big enough space as it is.
Absolutely, yeah. Very, very large grounds, and we thought, let's expand and go bigger. Thank goodness we did. We didn't want to turn anyone away, and it was a great success for sure.
And I just love the fact that, yeah, there's a lot of cars from the 50s there. You had some cars from the 30s as well?
Yes, yeah, there was a good variety. There was hot rods, resto mods, so a good variety across the board. Really good representation.
I think I saw a Hummer there. A 1995 Hummer is not necessarily classic, but I guess it just sticks out.
Yeah, we added more categories or more classes because we wanted more family-oriented people to come. So most car shows, they say if it's 15 years or older, it's allowed into their show. But there's another generation of people coming up that have Camaros, Mustangs, and
must-see cars, yeah.
Absolutely, and they personalize them, so we wanted to invite them too, so we added 2 more categories.
Well, one of the things I love about your work, and we showed some pictures last week, was, for instance, an old odometer from the 50s, and how you can make it look brand new. It's such an art with what you do with Last Chance Auto Restore.
Yes, yeah. It's a lot of work, and you break the vehicle down into sections, both interior, exterior, driveline.
It's a lifelong passion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, next year it'll be back, bigger and better than ever. And stay tuned. In around 8-9 months, go to the website, Verona Car Show.
Yep, VeronaCarShow.com. We're going to enhance it. There'll be another trip.
And a call out for volunteers for next year as well.
Yes, we desperately need help. It's growing more rapidly than we can get volunteers, so to ease the workload, it would be wonderful.
Good job, John. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.